My grandfather was born in 1921, which I would guess you would call the boomer generation. The Great Depression, World War II, Vietnam, civil rights, Obama becoming president, those kind of flashpoints in history. And our relationship kind of developed over the last 5 years. I believe that was the most impactful uh, time for me. I would come from Pennsylvania to Ohio, Cleveland, Ohio, where we were born, and visit him. And so we would have these substantive talks about his perspective on life. He was interesting, if you will. He was very much Christian, very much, I would say, dogmatic in his faith, but he was equal parts as humanitarian because he believed in human rights. He believed in the human condition. His perspective on life was behind every issue that we face, there's a face behind the issue. So don't forget the face. Don't forget that that's somebody's son, somebody's mother, somebody's brother. That's somebody to someone somewhere, so don't forget that. And so I started to write some of these perspectives down because I wanted to preserve them. I knew that we may never see that type of generation, but for me personally, I didn't think we ever see someone like that again. And so his dream was to get on the radio. And I remember this story. I was coming to visit him that weekend, and I came in the house and he was looking straight up in the air. And I stared at him for a second, touched his arm and said, "Hey, what were you doing?" And he says, I always wanted to get on the radio, but I'm not going to make it." He said, "I don't have anything to give you. I don't have money. I've wasted all my material things, but I have these words. Take them and get us on the radio." And, I was a little emotional at the time because I was just thinking about that, knowing that that was, the getting close to the end of his life. For him to say that to me, the type of man he was, for him to pass along that dream to me made me think. And so I went to pass him because his lazy boy sat on this side and I was on his left side when I touched his arm. And I went to pass him and he grabbed my arm and he said, "Do it for me." And so now I'm trying to do it for him. I'm trying to take his dream of being on the radio and expand to a larger platform. He could have never imagined anything like YouTube or the way the internet is now. And so I'm going to take that dream and I'm going to expand it.